One other thing I wanted to ask you about is the difference between like apps in China and apps in the West, because you've had experience with both of them, right?
Right.
So like, what is the biggest difference? Like in the West, we talk so much about like the Chinese apps and how they're different and they're this, and usually there's a negative connotation to that. But no one really knows. Like no one here has any familiarity with apps in China. So like you could shed some light on that, I feel like.
Well, when it comes to the social media apps, I would say that they are basically the same. Like they basically, yeah, there's not really any differences there. Oh, but something that I find really, okay, I'm going to mention two different parts. First, I'm going to talk about what I find interesting about their version of YouTube compared to our version of YouTube. So Chinese YouTube is Bilibili, and on Bilibili, one thing that I find really interesting and different compared to YouTube is that when you're watching a video, regardless if it's a TV show, if it's someone's vlog or something, you will see these, they call them danmu. It's like bullet comments. You will see these bullet comments coming across the screen of people commenting on what's happening right then. So like maybe like this is the video right now and you can see all of this like ha 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 ha, or why did she say that, or that's so weird, or like oh my gosh what's happening. Like you will see all of these comments coming across the screen, and I haven't seen that on other Western platforms where you can see like the live commentary of the people watching. So they have that on Bilibili, which is their version of YouTube, and they have that on like the like where I like to watch a lot of shows, the app that I watch for, watching TV shows, you have that as well. So you can turn it on, you can turn it off, you can leave comments. And when you watch it, if you turn it on, you feel like you're not watching it alone. It's like you're watching it alone, but you're also not watching alone because you can see what everyone else is thinking and saying at the same time.
Because it's not a live stream. It's like they're showing the chronological order of comments that went as they came up after the video was uploaded. So like if the video was uploaded a year ago and there was 3 comments, and they would show you those comments 1, 2, 3 in chronological order as they came into the video, right? As they were commented.
Yes, it's kind of different from the comments itself. There's like the bullet comments, and then there's the regular comments. So the bullet comments is like you can leave a bullet comment at that specific second of the video, and then it will come across the screen while you're watching the video, and then it will leave. And so you will see like a lot at once, like this.
Okay.
And you can see what everyone, which is so interesting to me because like maybe I'm watching some like American TV shows and I can see exactly what the Chinese friends are thinking when they're watching. Like you're watching Love Island and you see what they think about like it on the screen. It's really funny. So that's one thing that I find to be quite different. And then the second thing that is quite different is for Chinese apps versus Western apps. They make their apps so all-inclusive. Like you can do everything in one app. I watched a really interesting video by a YouTube video by this Chinese girl who was discussing how Chinese apps are so full of information because it makes Chinese people feel more safe. Like when they have more information, they feel like they know everything and they have all the best tools at hand to proceed with making the best decisions. And you will see that in a lot of Chinese apps. Like you open it, it's just so much is going on the screen all at once. But because of that, it means that their apps are so all-inclusive. You can do everything in one single app. Like I could open WeChat. Do you know WeChat?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, so I could open WeChat, and within WeChat, I can like top up my phone bill. I can buy movie tickets. I can order a bubble tea. I can, text my friends. I can voice my friends. I can Venmo my friends. I don't know why none of the, like WhatsApp doesn't have that. Like you can't like send, like you can't Venmo them. You can do everything. You can video call them in the app. You can send them your location. You can scan the QR codes. You can scan a bike and rent a public bike. You can send packages on the app. Like you can make a reservation in the app. You can do everything inside the app imaginable. You can book hotels. You can book flights. You don't have to leave the app once. Whereas for Western apps, you need several different apps to access all those things. Like even FaceTime and iMessage are like different apps.
Yeah. Yeah. We are like super focused on like having separate apps because I guess they're all individual companies. So like they all have their own kind of thing going on where it's like this company, gets paid if you do this and this company gets paid if you do that. Because like WeChat is not redirecting you to another app. It's in the app itself. right?
It's in the app itself. Yeah.
So does that mean that there isn't like a lot of private app development? Like if I moved to China and said, oh, I want to create my own app about, doing this or doing that, would it not be as popular because WeChat would be like the giant that you'd have to compete with?
Yeah, it depends on what your app is doing, because you would have to compete with WeChat. The thing about WeChat is that, because yes, it doesn't direct you to like a different app, but they have a whole mini app system inside the app. So you can search up different mini apps within the app. And the mini apps are like, different services which are also available within WeChat.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's almost like an operating system. It's like iOS or something.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Where you like zoom out a little bit and it's not just the apps, it's like the actual system that the apps run on. It almost sounds like it's like on the edge of being that because it's so all encompassing.
Yeah, yeah. That is like the number one app that anyone has to have when they're coming to China. They have to have that one.
I mean, that sounds super useful, honestly, especially for a country that has such a huge population. Like having one way to send people money, like Venmo people, sounds great. I mean, that would probably make your life really easy. Because like in the US, there's multiple ways to send money, right? You can do like, like Cash App, or you can do like Venmo, you can do, I don't know. I'm not really super familiar with the American ones, but like in Canada, we don't have Venmo. And we don't even use apps really to send each other money. We just use like they're like e-transfers, like through your email. And so in comparison to like the WeChat, it's probably like super antiquated and old, but like we literally just go through our online banking and send like an Interact e-transfer.
Oh,
so
wow.
You would like save someone as a payee, and then you would like have their email and their phone number, and then it would go through your email or your phone number and send to them. They would have like a password on their end that they would type in.
Oh, wow.
And that's how most Canadians send money to each other. There are other apps, but like for all intensive purposes, there might as well not be because nobody uses them. And so, yeah, I think we're probably behind. And people that go to China from the West talk about that all the time, how it's like technologically so much more advanced than we are in a lot of ways.
Yeah, yeah. And another thing that you can do in WeChat that is such a Chinese thing. So living in Vancouver, do you know the Chinese red packets?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So they give red packets through WeChat as well.
Really?
And what's so funny is that in the app, so I could send someone a red packet personally. I can choose the cover of the red packet. I can make it like a silly photo of myself or a silly photo of something else. I can choose the title of the red packet. I can choose the amount in the red packet, but it has to be like 200 RMB or less. So that would be like, I don't know, like 50 Canadian dollars, something like that.
It's a small amount.
Yeah. And like around Chinese New Year or something, then in the group chats, you can send a red packet for everyone in the group chat. And you can choose the, like how many people can receive the red packet. Will it be an equal number for everyone or randomized amount? Like some people get a lot, some people get less. And so it's kind of like a whole thing. Like at Chinese New Year, everyone's in their group chats and they're like trying to grab the group hongbao. And they're like, thank you, Laoban. Like Laoban is like boss. And they're like, thank you, boss. Or they're like, collecting all of the hongbao. Yeah, that's what it's called, the red packet.
The red envelopes are like ways of giving people money gifts around like holidays and celebrations and stuff, right? That's like the basic idea.
Yes.
That's cool. It's like, I mean, it makes sense. It's WeChat. It's Chinese. That's a big part of Chinese culture. Yeah, put it in there.
Is.
Gamify it.